Welcome guys, today we will discover the Chinese 70th Anniversary and Military Parade. The Chinese 70th Anniversary and Military Parade marked a significant milestone in the nation's history. On October 1, 2019, Beijing showcased its military prowess and cultural achievements with an extravagant display. President Xi Jinping presided over the event, emphasizing China's commitment to peace and development. The parade featured advanced weaponry, including intercontinental ballistic missiles and cutting-edge military technology, showcasing China's growing military capabilities. It also highlighted the country's economic achievements, technological advancements, and cultural heritage. The event served as a powerful symbol of China's rise as a global power and its determination to protect its interests and uphold its national pride. The 70th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China was observed with a series of ceremonial events, including a grand military parade as its spotlight to celebrate National Day of the People's Republic of China that took place on the 1st of October 2019 in Beijing. It was the largest military parade and mass pageant in Chinese history. Chinese Communist Party, CCP, General Secretary Xi Jinping, who was the guest of honor, gave the holiday address to the nation in Chinese expatriates before inspecting the formations along Chang'an Avenue. Premier Li Keqiang was the master of ceremonies, and General Yi Shaoguang was the chief commander of the parade. The CCP had defeated the Kuomintang Party following the Chinese Civil War, which occurred intermittently between 1927 and 1950 in the aftermath of the Civil War. The Kuomintang and its loyalists retreated to the island of Taiwan, formerly a prefecture of the Qing Empire, which had been under Japanese colonial rule from 1895 to 1945. The founding of the People's Republic of China was formally proclaimed by Mao Zedong, the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, on the 1st of October 1949 at 3 p.m. in Tiananmen Square in Peking, formerly Peiping, the new capital. Nanking had been the capital of the former Republic of China. The first public parade of the then-new People's Liberation Army took place there, following the chairman's address of the formal foundation of the new republic. Before this, as the national anthem March of the Volunteers was played, the new national flag of the People's Republic of China was officially unveiled to the newly founded nation and hoisted for the first time during the celebrations as a 21-gun salute fired in the distance. In its early years, the People's Republic of China was not internationally recognized, as the Republic of China held its seat in the United Nations and the Security Council as the sole legitimate government of China by the United States and Western nations. In 1971, the PRC was admitted to the United Nations, and thus excluded the ROC from United Nations membership. Since the establishment of the PRC, celebrations of varying scales occur on National Day each year. Military parades, presided over by Chairman Mao Zedong, were held every year between 1949 and 1959, the first decade of the PRC. In September 1960, the Chinese leadership decided that to save funds and be frugal, large-scale ceremonies for National Day would only be held every 10 years, with a smaller-scale ceremony every 5 years. The tradition of the yearly parade, though, would be partially revived with parades held in 1969 and 1970. Since China's opening and reform, the most prominent National Day celebrations have taken place in 1984, 1999, and 2009 at the 35th, 50th, and 60th anniversaries, respectively. The 70th National Anniversary Parade was the fifth major parade since Xi Jinping took power as CCP General Secretary, China's paramount leader and chairman of the Central Military Commission, Commander-in-Chief in 2012, and occurred with the mass protests in Hong Kong that have been ongoing since the 9th of June as backdrop. The official logo for the 70th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China was officially unveiled by the State Council Information Office on the 3rd June 2019. Many celebrations throughout China and overseas Chinese communities were planned for the year of 2019. In early September, rehearsals took place in central Beijing for the military parade. General Cai Jejun of the Joint General Staff said in a press briefing that it would not be targeted at any countries or districts, but rather would be committed to safeguarding world peace and regional stability. It was expected to be bigger than the parades commemorating the 50th and 60th anniversary of the PRC, as well as the 2015 China Victory Day Parade. The capital was covered with red flags, adorning apartment compounds and neighborhoods. Banners reading, "Today's China is the result of the work of Chinese people," were draped across overpasses, and topiaries were installed around the roads in Beijing. The authorities gave out 620,000 television sets, allowing those not invited to still be able to watch the festivities. Although a massive National Day fireworks display had been planned along the harbor in Hong Kong to celebrate the 70th anniversary, as it has done every year since 1997, the Hong Kong government canceled them for safety reasons over the protests in the city that have lasted since March. A more low-key celebration was planned in the territory. The city of Beijing was in virtual lockdown in the run-up to the anniversary. Objects that could overfly the capital, for example kites, balloons, drones, and even pigeons, were banned. The use of walkie-talkies and other devices using radio waves, as well as alcohol, also joined the list of things that were disallowed. Weeks before the anniversary, motorists were prohibited from refueling their cars or motorcycles on their own. During rehearsals for a military parade to mark the day, residents close to Tiananmen Square received instructions to stay away from windows and to keep their curtains drawn. Guests in hotels in the vicinity of Tiananmen Square were told that for several hours each day, they would not be able to leave or return to it for hours at a time. Shops and restaurants in the center closed or shortened their opening hours. Some metro stations were closed temporarily. Hong Kong protesters marked a national day of mourning in defiance of a police ban on the annual march that the Civil Human Rights Front applied for. 4 veteran Democrats led a rally from Causeway Bay to Central, mourning the victims of CCP rule and calling for the end of one-party rule in mainland China. Simultaneously, protesters held rallies in Wong Tai Sin, Tuan Moon, Chun Wan, Sha Tin, and Sham Shui Po, which drew tens of thousands of participants. The protests were initially peaceful, but violent incidents occurred later during the day. MTR stations and businesses that were thought to be associated with the mainland were vandalized. Multiple warning shots were fired in various popular districts. In Chun Wan, a police officer fired a live round at an 18-year-old male secondary school student at point-blank range with a revolver. It was the first live round fired at a person by the Hong Kong police in this series of protests. The protester was rushed to hospital in a critical condition. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the Chinese 70th anniversary and military parade. If you enjoyed the video, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, thank you again, and happy exploring.